Tonight, a huge development and potentially devastating one for Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz and the federal investigation into whether he broke sex trafficking and prostitution laws and had a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old. Joel Greenberg, a key figure in the investigation and an associate of Gaetz's, is likely to strike a deal with prosecutors. Now, this is according to both prosecutors and, this is a very important and, Greenberg's attorney. Ryan Nobles is out front.
For embattled Congressman Matt Gaetz, the news out of Florida today was not good.
I'm sure Matt Gaetz is not feeling very comfortable today.
Joel Greenberg, the former tax collector in Seminole County and political and personal ally of Gaetz, plans to strike a plea deal. It could mean Greenberg is ready to share damaging information about his relationship with the congressman. As the FBI continues to investigate Gaetz as part of a broader investigation into possible prostitution and sex trafficking crimes, including allegations that Gaetz had sex with a 17-year-old girl. Gaetz and Greenberg are close associates. The two were both once rising Republican stars in Florida.
All right.
Posing for photos in front of the White House and with Trump ally Roger Stone.
If Joel were to run from Seminole County, I think he becomes the next congressman from the 7th District.
Greenberg is facing 33 federal charges of wire fraud, creating fake IDs, stalking a political opponent, and sex trafficking. The fact that he's ready to cut a deal with prosecutors could lead directly back to Gaetz, who has denied ever having sex with a 17-year-old as an adult and that he ever paid for sex. But his association with Greenberg is what led to the FBI's investigation into Gaetz's conduct. The New York Times reported that investigators believe Greenberg recruited women online who he paid for sex and that Gaetz had sex with them too. Their close relationship was well known in Florida political circles. Florida State Representative Anna Escamani said this voicemail the pair left her was, quote, cringeworthy.
My dear Anna, this is your favorite tax collector. I'm up in the Panhandle with your favorite U.S. Congressman, Mr. Gaetz.
Hi, Anna.
And we were just chatting about you and talking about your lovely qualities. And
we think you're the future of the Democratic Party in Florida.
Greenberg's attorney making it clear his client could be a big help to the FBI.
He's uniquely situated, so.
Investigators are also examining Gaetz's travel schedule, specifically a trip to the Bahamas. Sources say the probe is looking into the possibility that women were paid to travel for sex with Gaetz and others. Gaetz declined comment to CNN on the trip, but a spokeswoman told CBS that, quote, Representative Gaetz has never paid for sex, nor has he had sex with an underage girl. What began with blaring headlines about sex trafficking has now turned into a general fishing exercise about vacations and consensual relationships with adults. And despite all this pressure on the congressman from Florida, there are more signs today that he has plans to go nowhere and stay in Congress as long as possible. A statement today put out by 8 members of his congressional staff, all women, defending their boss, saying that he's been nothing but professional to them, and they believe him when he says he is not guilty of these allegations. Aaron?
Okay, thank you very much, Ryan.